Hey guys, now let us begin with the current affairs inspired question for today. The topic is All India Services and Central Deputation. What were the recent context or news? The government of India painfully admitted recently that fewer and fewer All India Service officers working in states were coming forward to opt for tenure with the center. So many people, they are just fitting up in their state cadre and they are not coming up for a tenure with the center, for example in Delhi, etc. So center has admitted this particular thing which is happening currently. Now we have to look about All India Service. It comprises of IAS, IPS and IFOS, that is Forest Service. These are three All India services which were recruited by center and placed under the state cadres. All India Services Conduct Rules 1968 specifies Code of Conduct amended in 2015. Then All India Services Act 1951. It also empowers union to make laws after consulting the states. So these are some of the two laws or act. One is the conduct rules and the other one is act which were formulated in 1951. Then what are the other constitutional provisions? Article 53 and 154. It talks about the executive power of both president and governor through officers subordinate through them. So they can exercise their executive power using the subordinate officers, which was mentioned in Article 53 and 154. And then Part 14 of the Constitution talks about civil servants especially. Article 308 to 323 and Article 323A. It talks about the administrative tribunal. Then All India Services appointment, how they are being appointed. First, the selection is done by UPSC. 3 lakh to 4 lakh aspirants competing for less than 1000 posts. It happens every year. And while functioning under the state, disciplinary authority is vested with the center. So they are functioning under the state. Disciplinary action can be taken by the center. Now, what are the rules for central deputation? Central deputation quota fixes the share of Government of India out of state cadre for various requirements of center. If center needs some officers for their work, mostly it happens in Delhi because that is where the central government functions, right? So they will fix their deputation quota from the state's cadre, and these things are covered under Rule 6.1 of IS Cadre Rule 1954. Now, what's a proposed amendment to Cadre Rule? Union to seek officers posted even without state government's consent. If union needs some officers for their work, they can get them even without getting state consent. In case of disagreement, either it is decided by center and state together, or the state shall give effect within specified time. Now, what is the concern over the current practice? Only 10% mid-level IAS were posted with center. So, among all the IAS officers recruited, only 10% of them were posted with center as per 2021. This is a sharp fall from 19% in 2014. And there is also decrease in central deputation of IAS becomes even more stark, as total pool of officers expanded from 621 in 2014 to 1130 in 2021. There is a 80% increase in the total pool of officers, but the deputation ratio decreased. Why this thing is happening? Because overwhelming majority of officers, they like to be in the comfort zone of their state cadre, vegetate there rather than to migrate to center's place. Now, what are the factors which account for the reluctance? First one is psychological satisfaction. psychological satisfaction of contributing to the formulation of national policy. This is one thing. And then All India service structure unique to India and is too delicate to handle during a crisis. No public administration practitioner or scholar abroad can comprehend its nuances. So these are some of the reasons or factors for the reluctance of officers. So there is a need for stable system of civil services to bolster democratic and responsive public administration in our country. This is how we can conclude. Thank you.